I'm not really looking to 100% the game. And I know we can beat it, theoretically at least, when we fight, ghost lady that we sort of saved in Sword Room. And so I feel like we're gonna try to finish this game tonight. I don't know that that means 100%. I do know that I am probably gonna have to figure out a bit more of the quote-unquote language of this game that I just never did. I never went through and actually figured out what the runes mean. But we're gonna do that for a few hours and probably finish this game tonight. That's the plan. So I'm gonna swap over here. And I'm gonna say, let's fucking do it. So the first things first. I feel like I should get somewhere wet. Somewhere where my character's in water. And do this. Figure this out. Where can I put my man into some water? The graveyard has a good spot for that. How's everybody's weekend going, though? Surprise, surprise. I had some work. So I worked yesterday, is really what it was. Not yesterday. I did not work yesterday. I worked today, and yesterday I was just like, I'm going to take this day completely to myself and do fucking nothing. And I did. Alright, we're in water. My theory that we want to go to the front page. And we want to hold it underwater for a minute. But yeah, I worked today. Kind of a weird Saturday. After the last few Saturdays I've worked, today felt very, easy, I guess. It felt slow. But as Saturdays be, there was definitely a dude at like the very fucking end of the day that was just like, I have this thing I want to do. You close in 5 minutes, but it's a 20-minute project. It's just like, God damn it. God damn it, you jerk. Hey, Warp. How's it going? But that's okay. That's what was going on. The bus for me changed because of some construction, so they were moving the bus route around, and it's actually more convenient for me now throughout the week, but less convenient specifically on Saturday. Just like very nice 4 out of 5 days a week. Anyway, let's see if I've been holding this down long enough. No? What do I not understand about what I'm supposed to do here? Maybe it's telling me to do it in a specific place. Okay, if it's telling me to do it in a specific place, we need to fucking understand this shit better. Okay. 3 rows of 6 is only 18. On the bottom half, we have 4 rows of 6, which is 24. Still not quite... Still not quite, 26, so it's not a direct cipher. No matter what. So if I look at this not cross. Try to match that up. That's for TUNIC. What is the little circle? Okay, if we assume that means TUNIC, and that means sword, then that plus that is S, but why? We have the first symbol on the top. We have a kind of deep in the middle symbol on the bottom. Making possibly SW? Or is that R actually an R? You think the sh is about having the muffling bell on? Or do you think there's like a place in water where there's no music? God dang it, I just have no fucking clue. Okay. $28 plus 34. 54, 66. There's no 66 page. What is the star? So, okay. The star definitely means there's a way to make something appear right fucking here. It shows a letter. It has the star on it. I'm just not sure how to trigger it. Which is why really we're trying to figure this out. I have to understand this fucking language cipher. So if that means TUNIC, I don't know why. Wait, let's go. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. Remember way back when, you know what, I wrote it down here. Way back when, I wrote down something that I thought might mean town. And use and key. But town. Like when I look at this. Okay, that's there. I have that one written down already. Okay. If this means mailbox. God dang it, wrong button like a million times. Why does it mean mailbox? On the top half, all we have is a line on the left. Which weirdly none of these look like. On the bottom we have like a fucking diamond with a circle on the bottom. Which none of these look like. I don't understand this cipher. at all. Similarly, I have like the up, down, left, right. Which like... I don't see. Okay, that one... It's like scribbling out the top. So it's showing... Which symbol? Two legs on the bottom going upright. Okay, it's showing the one far right, second from the top. And it's showing the R symbol, which is the second one on the top left, on the top left. Okay. You combine those and get what looks kind of like a G. Why does that mean tunic, though? Okay, if I did... Is this a math thing? No, because 12 and 2 doesn't really do anything. Like, it's making math symbols, though, right? It's something plus something, sum into the connection. But even then, it only would read as like 12 plus 2 is 14. Should only be N if it was with the English language. Eight there. Why does that mean sword? I don't understand. $16 and 1. It's only Q. I well and truly do not understand how to interpret this language at all. Like, even trying to look at the symbols, right? Like... On number 2 right here, the like 2 arrows pointing up. It's trying to figure out what that means on its own, like... Not even an arrow pointing up symbol. Like, there's kind of that one. There's the top of it. Is there just always a line going up? Is it combining those two? Is it one from the top and one from the bottom no matter what? But then to what end? Might just be too big brain for me, y'all. Rose Grave Sword. Like, if it was just symbology, then having that mean hero, like, how the fuck do you... I really don't understand this language. At all. I have the key, and I do not understand how you are supposed to understand it. It just... doesn't feel like it makes sense. Are all of these about combining them? I don't see the... I like, all the symbols don't exist on my fucking... Like, I keep looking at the 2 arrows up and trying to understand where that gets made. Because assuming, like... So it's not like the top and bottom is showing one thing from the top and one thing from the bottom, and then you combine them to make words. Because the up arrow on the bottom doesn't exist as a symbol by itself here. So that can't be it. There's even this one with, like, the little frowny face with, like, a dash above it for some reason. Where's the other spot where we've seen those frowny faces? Can I get context? There's a spot where, like, there was notes involving that here. Circle that. What? Like, if I'm trying to look at what this means in the context of the language thing we have. Circles those 2 with arrows pointing up and back. Is it like the circle's the thing that means combine? So, like, on this bottom one with the little quotes, I don't know how you could combine those 2 symbols anyway. Yeah, think face indeed. I fucking do not get this at all. Hope I find all the puzzles. It was the only thing you did in the game. I have done most of the game at this point. We've already, like, okay, we have completed this. But I just am not understanding how this language cipher is supposed to work. And I feel like without getting a better idea of how the language cipher works, like, I understand what to do here, but I feel like maybe this tells me more explicitly, like, where to do it. Like, if I assume, what is it called? This is like the golden path or whatever. It told me there's multiple ways to end the game. Where's the thing that tells you about multiple ways to finish? No, that's librarian. Oh, right here. So take your rightful place, share your wisdom. The golden path. Like, I would think maybe down here this is saying, like, the golden path. So I don't know which side is saying that. And even if I still assume that the 2 up arrows means the, I don't know why it means that. The 60 seconds was all you needed? I mean, it looks like my assumption was you do this in water for 60 seconds. That does not appear to be it. I've tried it in a couple spots and it didn't work. So there's something else I'm not doing. It's specific water? Exactly. And that's my problem. I don't understand which water. Let's see if I can find water I can stand in that has no music, I guess. What about that one cave? Your biggest problem was the money banks? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Down here, was this it? There's music here, though. Used most of them. Oh, those things? You had one left before you did New Game Plus? Oh, is there like a achievement for finding all of them or something? I'm not really going for 100%, but I want to get a little bit more, you know? Need to have 10 in the inventory. Well, oops. That's not happening. I don't know if it's been 60 seconds yet, so I'm not doing anything yet. Just gonna give it more time while I try to understand this cipher thing at all. Why does that mean down? I don't know. Why do those mean left and right? I don't know. Oh, I'm not even on the right fucking page. Damn it. Try again. 9 of them can be found without the dash. Makes sense. Do I want some guidance? Kinda? The language. I am staring at the cipher and I do not understand it. I do not understand it at all. I'm not saying I want to be able to translate everything, but nope, this isn't the right water. But like, this means tunic. I don't understand why. I've tried math for like number of letters. I've tried TUNIC, TOONIK. Okay. So why would that mean sword then? The glyphs are never shown complete on the left. What? So you're telling me that on this side, this is not all the glyphs, so I'm not crazy for being like, I feel like there's shit over here that doesn't make sense. When I look at this one, if that's a K, TUNIC K. Okay. On the left top half is vowel. Bottom is consonant combined to make syllable. I was trying to figure that out, but I'm not seeing the... Okay. So if that's 2... Okay, so we would make C, D, E, F, G... K doesn't line up there, but alright. The middle line that runs through a word is unimportant other than distinguishing different words. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That middle line. Like, through the... Yes, okay. That part makes enough sense. That part was like, yes, sure. But like... No vowel glyph that has the right side of the shape to complete it? Sure. Okay, but if I'm looking at the first thing, then... If I'm looking at town, then I'm just going to look at town. Then in theory, when I look at the word town, I should be able to see what looks like an O. A sound I would associate to be O. But even then, I'm failing to. Because if that's 2... Oh my god. The oo in tunic's not the same as O in town. I know. I know. But... like, I'm... still struggling to understand even the, like, slightest bit of this, I feel like. Not an easy cipher. So, the problem I'm having is, like... even if I can understand the K sound for tunic, for example, that doesn't help me understand what other sounds are. Right? Like, we can look at what is tunic. If I assume the up, this up and then upright is the oo, that's the vowel for oo, that's fine, but what the fuck is the hook then? Like, I guess the hook is on the sword one here. So is that O? But even then, I'm still not figuring out how I'm supposed to get what all these other sounds are. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, is the border is the up and the right, correct? I know that the hook is not 2. It's sword. But oh instead of ooh. Oh. Right? Sword. But like, there's an RD for sword, which doesn't have any vowel sound, so I guess that's null. But what I mean is, like, I can look at these top 2 then and say, okay, sor, or, like, ooh. The fuck is this down one then? Like, that's still, I still feel like if it's sound-based, I don't know. Like, I can look at town, I can look at my writing down of town, and I can just stare at this and try to understand it, but I'm not. Like, I see a border hook again in town, but that hook isn't sword. It's a different sound. I don't... Yes. Yes, I get that. But what I'm saying is, like, sword and town do not... sword and town are not the same sound for me, but they have the same symbol. Let me find fucking town. I'm gonna bring town up as I try to understand this. Alright, right here. If I assume the top of this says town, right? I don't see how. Because if the border is the fucking sound, like the vowel, the only one of these symbols that has a fucking border is the last symbol, which is the N. And that symbol is up, is the little hook, which is the same symbol that I'm getting from the sword right here. It's this hook. But sword and town are not even fucking close. Own. Ord. Like, I feel like there's something I'm just not fucking getting. I am. You're right. I'm assuming this says town. Because I'm trying to find more pieces for myself to actually be able to start understanding what these vowel sounds might be. Like, if I continue to assume 2 up arrows means the, which is weird because it's the same symbol on the bottom and the top, and I don't really understand why. I guess that means the up line is just a th, and the top crown is a for the. And then it just says the in both places for some reason. Town would only be 2 glyphs. You're right, I guess so. If I assumed it said mailbox. Still doesn't. I don't know why the M sound would be that, but sure. Oof, I don't know. This cipher feels fucking... I'm not trying to be able to translate this whole thing or anything, but like... The glyph says this way too? Okay, why is it this? If I assume the line up is correct for TH, sure. I don't know why that would mean way, because it seems like the entire thing is borders. But I guess... Why isn't that whole thing borders? Because there's no up? That's saying... This... down here? No, because that's like on the top of the circle. That's 2. And this is TUNIC. Like, sure, I will try that, but like... When I look at TUNIC here... Like, in theory, up and right is oo, right? Which means, in theory, I should see that in this way, too. But it looks like I'm seeing the full fucking hook. Which is what we saw for sword. I've made a big mistake? Where? You said it says this way too. Now I'm assuming in the memo the symbol of my character is TUNIC. Okay, well, if it's not, then I guess that also might not actually say sword. But I'm pretty sure that's saying more than me. I don't think it says hero, so I would expect more border. Obviously, I thought obviously it said tunic, Azuma. So if it obviously says sword and it doesn't obviously say tunic, I am obviously speaking a fucking different language than what this game is trying to teach me. Alright, so you're saying if that says sword, then the character symbol doesn't mean tunic? By that same logic, they share a symbol. It could be tunic and knife. Because if I didn't know it was supposed to be sound-based, I'd assume that's a K. Knowing that ends in S, what else could it be? I don't know. I could see an argument for fox if you assume that the X sound is split into K and S. But that seems like a jump too. That means the R thing isn't oo. Instead, ah. So that is a K sound and an S sound? Okay. So that's not oo. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. I even took a linguistics class at one point, and this makes fucking no sense to me. I got an A in that goddamn class. Learn about those fucking glottal stops and shit. Sword. How the fuck would I even write that O sound phonetically? Okay. So if this means this way too, still doesn't seem right to me. Because 2 and sword are not the same fucking sound. Even though it's giving me the same border. I don't understand what the bottom is supposed to mean still. Unless that's part of it? Is the bottom supposed to be part of the fucking full circle? In which case, how the fuck does some of this shit help? Well, if it's the full circle, then it's the up, left, and then up. Would be that one. That even one. Yes. It's there. We make that ooh. Okay, so if we assume entire border matters, still don't know how to do a bunch of shit. Telling me that this is TUNIC. Over here. Um... That looks like more than... That looks like way more than the letters for that. Honestly, that might say secret legend. Would be my bet. Through line is misleading. Indeed. Wait, 'cause it's not really a through line for the word? I don't know that I'm getting what you're putting down there. Normally the middle line just shows where the word starts and stops. Right. Okay, so... The means the bottom 2 lines of that one are I. So the third one of these is I. No, because it's not I. It's I. So single line in top left has to be A. Tell me right now, because it'll only upset me more later, probably. What am I gonna get upset by? There are missing sounds, fair. But if I can get enough to have a small semblance of what I'm trying to do. Sometimes it subs the closest. Gross. Alright. So that gives me the A, or a, oo. A, and oo. Okay. So now let's figure out how I see the consonants. Which, I was looking at this, right, for the. Okay, hold on. So, if I've been reading this all wrong, the weird split doesn't exist in the symbols on this side, is why I'm having so much fucking issue. So the straight up line will go to the top line with the, so the peace sign right here is TH. And it goes to the top where the top crown becomes for the. Okay. And then peace sign is TH. Put that on the bottom. Looks like visual garbage sometimes, unless you visually put in borders where there aren't any. Hi, Rose Red. Trying to get at least a baseline. So, stick with a down, left, up, right is S. Oh my god, I'm so bad at controlling this game. Which is true if that means fox. So that's S. We were saying that's a K sound. A hard K. And that's down, down, right, upright. The tail at the top. Where is that symbol? There it is. Second row, second in. That one even arguably looks a little bit like a K. Alright. Means that's an F. I don't really know how we get sword. Because the RD seems like it should be 2 sounds. I only get 1 symbol. But F should be... last one, like second down on the far right. That should be F. There are missing sounds in what should be sword. Okay, so this is F. Or PH. You're feeling fancy. Okay. So this way, which means W, the W sound is gonna be the down on the top half symbol. So second from the very last there, that's a W sound. Okay. And then what is basically a Y is T. The top right on the bottom half here, that's a T. Okay. Knowing that much, what can I figure out here? That's a T. So, like, starting with... You know, let's start at the start here. That's an F. For additional support and secrets, F with some kind of sound that we don't know yet. Bottom with a top we don't know yet. But no vowel sound. And then not the peace sign, but close to it. Which is actually more infuriating. I don't have that one yet either. That sound is just the top right part of the border. That means I. Gonna give me that one. So Phi. It might be find. Find could be an M. Could be find some... No, because that's... Oh, maybe. If the first two consonant sounds are N and M, because they're both nasal sounds, but one has the little apostrophe to denote it. It could be find some... Fuck. That's a single character. Which I don't even see there at all. Okay. Oh, because that's part of the border. So that's actually... It's an upstick with a thing going to the right? I definitely don't know that one. Well, that's a split border. I don't know the split border at all. Find some... Don't know. Don't know. This is fucking ridiculous. Okay, if we assume that's find, I feel, which makes sense because that's a D. If that's a D in sword, okay. So that's a D. Not R. Which means if that's find and some, that would be M and N. N has the apostrophe. That's M. That's N. Find some. Find some. Something. 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 D with a sound. D with... Dine. No. Din. Find blank. Din. Oh god. Din. S. Upside down. S. T with a. So, I don't know what that symbol is. Fuck. Din something. Something with an oo. Ooh. Too hard for me. Okay. Still don't know what the little circles mean, which is bad. What do we think this means with what we know now? That's not an N, but it seems close to it. That is an S. That is a T with a stuck. Stuck. So I'm stuck, which is weird because the I is before the M. Is that what the circle means? The circle means the sound, the vowel sound is before the consonant. Okay. 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 So that's I. So I'm stuck. Great. Just the top right is I. I put A for top left. Where did I get that then? And just top right is I. Do I have any just top rights? No. Did I just write A and I had it wrong because my brain? Maybe. But in theory, this word here, even though the line is going longer than it looks like it should, it's an N with a so un what? Un I don't know what do I know what that is? Unsti I'm gonna be here all night. I'm looking at number 3 right now. The quote in number 3. Here's a hint. Golden writing in 3 is the something. A word that is in 1. It sure does. A word that I cannot translate. Unless that means golden. Is that ah? No. That's or. That is golden? But okay, if that's golden path, it looks like I have A wrong again. Despite up here. Or Fox. Or I wrote something down wrong like 9 times. Fucking Christ. No, cause sword. Golden. Not golden. Alright. Fine. We'll assume that's golden path. Which would make sense because it's highlighted in gold. We've seen it in a few places, actually. Right here, the golden path. No, this side. The golden path. Which means I don't know what this side says. But it's still the. Golden path was somewhere else, wasn't it? One more spot somewhere. Quite possibly. Oh god, I am gonna be here all night. What a nightmare! One of the memos says find some rare golden statues. Oh! There's the golden path. Okay, so if that means golden, alright. Golden definitely gives us something here. Alright, we have the again. So that's G. Or G. So, like K, but with the line going down instead of up. For G. Which means mostly border is O, goal, O-H. O-H. Which means just a line is L. Golden. That's N again? There's N. Golden. Okay. So find... I forgot what we thought that second word said. Find some... of? No. Find some blank golden... Store. No, stow. Statues? That's rare golden statues? But I don't see how that's sta. I don't see how that's TA. Because that looks like it should be TO sound from sword. That has the full hook. And that became ooh. That makes sense. The ooh makes sense. I'm just gonna trust you on this. I don't know why that says statues, because the fucking vowel sound doesn't look right to me. But whatever. That means this is ch. This is Z. You're saying that's rare? Alright, well that's gotta be R then. At least write that down for sure. Okay. If that's enough to figure out what this is telling me. Alright, we got D with I. So D. That might be. No, did. Okay, did. That might be y for you. Did you something the something something? Okay, if I assume that's y for you, we know the oo. Hello! Odyssia, 28 months, thank you! How you doing? We're translating a language. Welcome. Welcome to My Brain Hurts. Okay, did you... R. I don't have that vowel sound yet. Did you... R... some vowel sound... There's a T... with... A, maybe, is what I wrote. I don't know how I got that. Love you, brain hurtin'? Hell yeah. That might be retain. Did you retain the... L with something? Shit. Did you retain the L with something, T with something? Did you retain the... Lato? Like, fucking... It's fine. Keep going. Keep going. The... Okay, F... R with I... Rhyme? Rhyme? Did you... Something the something... Rhyme? Is it supposed to be frame? It is. No, from. It's from. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at it wrong. It's from. The something from reverse consonant and vowel from us. Did you something the, I'm guessing, letter? No. Because where's the R sound? Note? But it's not the N, it's an L. Did you retain the something from us? Okay. Next letter, or next word. So, im. Ims. I don't know that one. I don't know that that vowel shit. So? Uh-oh. We got another so, y'all. Im something it in our sounds just show up in vowels. So that does say letter. Okay. That also means that when I said sword earlier, the R is getting implied in the O. So if that's letter, okay. So we can do that for This is or for sword. That would be imsir. I guess there's a silent T that's getting added in too. Insert it in, I'm assuming, water for 60 seconds, but we've done that. I just don't know which water to do it in. Insert it in. That gives us so that's W. We knew that. Water for 60 seconds. T 2 don't know, to something with an S sound. To something, seems like it's supposed to say show, but it's not an SH sound. That's just showing an S. To sow. So it could just be implying it. To sow a... It's not quite O. Anyway. S with something I'm not sure about again. Could be SH. To show a show. Probably short. No. That's a K. The R has a I. Secret. To see a secret. That's gonna be message. I fucking... What water, though? I've tried so many waters. God damn it. Okay, well, secret and message gives us some more fucking info at least. At least. So this is E. Any water works, but you don't wait in the manual screen, you wait in the game. I was trying to soak it. Fuck me. How have I not stood in water for a minute? That seems impossible for me to have not done. God. Diggity dang. Alright, hang on. Before we wait a minute, let me get the other pieces of this that I just learned. Secret. Not eh. Eh. Secret. Secret. No, I guess it is eh. Meh. So that's definitely eh for message. So that's eh. Message. So this is J, soft G, not G, but J. All right.